Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Building a Zoo in Minecraft. This is episode number 5, and it is a good day. So yeah, in the last episode, we did a lot of stuff. Well, maybe not a lot, but we got a good amount of stuff done. I built this off camera. We have another casualty. Oh, man. But we did build this food bar off camera. Now, I didn't do really any other building off camera. Like, there's still nothing in here. But yeah, so I got a lot of good feedback in the comments from the last episode. I really like it, and you guys seem to be enjoying the series, which is awesome. I really do as well, and I do enjoy playing it. So hopefully we can keep rolling out making the videos for you guys. And yeah, and some feedback you guys gave me is one, I kind of thought this, I didn't really think of this, but one of you guys said that don't tame the animals because you're gonna have to get like these animals, they give off particles like you just saw hearts a couple seconds ago. That means enrichment, and then these guys are getting water. If you tame these guys, you have to deal with that, meaning you have to keep up with the food, you have to keep up with the water, and yet like, so let me get my data book here. So this guy's about to die of hunger, which is fine. I mean, I really don't mind. I'm gonna respawn these guys in anyway, but if I don't tame those guys, I don't have to deal with, these stats here, and they won't keep dying on me is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Yeah, this guy died. This guy is still alive. But, yeah, I'm not going to tame any animals. And, yeah. But in this episode, we are going to be working on this exhibit today. I mean, I did get some what if an idea of what I'm going to be doing here. That's why you see this is all cleared out here. But at the end of last episode, I kind of left you guys off with a cliffhanger and kind of had you guys guess what the animal is going to be in this exhibit here. And I kind of said it was going to be a big animal. And one of you guys said it was going to be a gaur. Nope, it's not a gaur. Uh, it is actually, and I'm surprised nobody guessed this, it's going to be an African elephant right here. An African elephant, and I'm kind of surprised that nobody really guessed as one of the biggest animals in the world, land animals, as I'd say. I was thinking about putting them in like a safari exhibit, so a safari exhibit where I'd have multiple animals like giraffes, zebras, hippos, or whatever. But nah, elephants are kind of unique to me, and I kind of want them in like a big enclosure like this, kind of separate. They're cool animals, and I kind of want them to be kind of like the center of this area over here. So that's why I kind of have them separated off here. And one of you guys mentioned, like, kind of worried that all my exhibits were going to be circular shaped. No, not really. For the smaller exhibits, like that guy and this guy, I mean, I'll make that guy bigger, but that exhibit bigger. But for the smaller exhibits, they'll probably be circular. But for the bigger ones, they'll be, organic shaped, and they won't all be circles. Like this one over here is kind of like organic square. It's not a perfect square. It's not a circle. It's mostly a square, but you guys get the point. The bigger exhibits, like the safari exhibit, it'll be much more of an organic shape. But yeah, anyway, let's get started on this exhibit here. So I did mention I was going to build a bridge going across here. Kind of decided not to, and instead I'm going to put the bridge wrapping around this area, and it's going to overhang the exhibit a little bit. And what I'm going to have is the terrain is kind of sloped down slightly, so you can get an overview look of the elephants as you're looking in the exhibit, and maybe you can pet them. I don't know, something cool. So the blocks I'm going to be using for the bridge is going to be oak, and I'm going to be using this version of the oak chiseled block as the main floor block, and this as like the outline. So let me get like a nice little outline piece going here. Okay, so I got a nice little design here, nice little layout for where this bridge is going to go, and then don't worry, I'm going to have posts, oak posts or pillars to kind of support and look like it's holding up this bridge. And this terrain's going to go nice under it, and I'll build a shelter for these elephants as well. A nice little organic shelter. But yeah, so this bridge is probably going to be 3 wide. Oh, well, red kangaroo starved to death. That was bound to happen at some point. I'll respawn in all of these animals soon. Okay, so got the bridge kind of built here, the floor of the bridge anyway. And I just missed that jump. So it'll be up here, and you can enter from this side, and then on the other side, same thing. Enter from right here, and then just fill this back in. And then here, I'll probably have like a small staircase down, and on the back side of the bridge, I'll probably have retaining walls, something like this. So what I'll do is, let me just grab these blocks here. Let me just build this real quick. Okay, so we got this retaining wall in place, and then obviously I'm going to have the pathway come down to here. So have like a little step down here, and then so break this out, and then continue this 3 wide, and I'll get the bottom pathway all the way around. Okay, so I got the pathway around. Now let's work a little bit more on this bridge. So what I'm thinking is obviously we're going to have a railing here, wooden beams or pillars to hold the bridge up. But here I'm going to have like kind of like an overhang. And actually I'm going to clear out, I'm going to shape out this terrain here. Okay, so I got the terrain kind of sloped down, not a steep slope, just 3 layers down, and then you got the pillars or support beams for the bridge in place. And then, so what I'm thinking is, I really don't want the elephants to go under here as much, because you want to, if you're on top of the bridge, you want to see them. You don't want to have them go under there. I'm gonna have a shelter for them anyway, somewhere over there or something. But yeah, so what I'm thinking about doing, and this area under the bridge here could be something like staff only access area. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see, is there different kind of fence here? No. Let's see, what about here? Lots of fencing here. Wired fence. Yeah, sure, try it out. So what I'm gonna probably do is put like a border here for this area. Okay, yeah, so I do like that. That looks really cool. I like that mesh kind of look on the fence. Uh, yeah, so I'll figure out what I could do with that back area, staff only section, at another time. But I'm definitely going to have something down there. And then, so up here, what I'm thinking is we'll have smaller poles. So let's see, walls. Cobblestone walls here. It's like every so, maybe just have these poking up. So I'm just going to place these around, then bring them up probably 3 high. And then what I'm going to do is maybe slope it up. So just give it some more uniqueness. Okay, so I got the cobblestone walls in place, and then I got these wooden beams, or their fences in place. And so these are 3 high, these are 4. Reason why is I'm going to have this kind of come up. Now, I don't know how that's going to work. I'll fiddle with it while I'm building with it. But so I'm going to have an outline. Oh my god, these guys are dying all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to have to refill these these exhibits with freshly untamed animals. But yeah, so I'm going to have a trim of probably wood at the top. Yeah, I do like this. So this will go all the way around. Okay, so I kind of have the outlining of the roof in place, and what I like about this kind of looks like uh, straw, almost like a thatched roof, even though it's plank. It does look really good for an outlining, and yeah, I do like it. So there's going to be a lot more detail on this on the outside of it, like surrounding the trim and all this, but I guess it's time for us to add the leaves, so, or bushes or whatever. The straw thatch, just use your imagination. I guess we gotta use jungle leaves. So I'm just gonna fill this in, give it kind of like a nice tropical feel. And the reason why I'm doing it like making the roof like this is, like I said, tropical feel, but it'll also fit the villa style that I'm going here. And it also adds a nice bit of shade as well. Yeah, so I got the roof all in place, I got the trim all in place, and this is kind of what I meant by the trimming around the oak, or the planks here. Just added some slabs and some stairs as little detail, and it looks really, really nice. And yeah, I like the way it looks from the front. Wow, look at that! Oh, that looks really cool. Um, and then from the back, or from the top here, it looks really cool as well. It all looks cool. And under here, nice little view from the bottom here as you're walking on the side here. There will be an exhibit here, probably a hippo exhibit or something. Something watery. Watery. Um, yeah, it looks really nice. And then you just enter up here. Now, we're still not done. Still got to add one more railing, and that's going to be in the front. And oh, we are in an older version of Minecraft. There's not the variety of trapdoors that we have. Oh well. Just gonna add these trapdoors along the side here, so it looks, a little bit nicer instead of using, fencing and all that stuff. So let me get this in. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Now, still not done. We need to add lighting because, as you can see, it's still pretty dark, even though it's pretty shady. It's gonna. I mean, at nighttime it's gonna get dark, and you probably want lights. So, let's see if we go to this tab over here and we go to decoration. Wall lamps will be pretty good. Maybe I'm gonna try these. See, is there any different types? No. So let me try. See what these look like first. Yeah, they look good. I'll probably use these for like the sides of buildings, like I have there, and then these for like exhibits and all that stuff. So let me get these in place. So what I'm thinking, what do these look like? Not bad. I think I like the gold ones a little bit better. So they're gonna hang on the side here, kind of where these borders are, these beams are. So yeah, they add a nice bit of light here, nice and bright, and then I'll add a couple on the inside. Let's see, can I place some? No, I cannot. On the inside here would be pretty good. Okay, yeah, it's looking nice, looking real nice. And then maybe as another detail bit, let's see. Add some trapdoors at the top here. Can I do that? Yes, I can. So I'm going to add trapdoors at the very top. That looks pretty nice. I do like that. Okay, so the bridge has come along. I do really like this. Looks really good. Now, since we spent most of our time just on this bridge here and not much on the actual exhibits, let's get to the exhibit. So, I guess first we can clear all this. So African elephants, they obviously live in Africa, and they live in grassland areas. So for the ground layer, what the heck? Reptile skin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Um, the soil, let's see. Maybe have like a mixture between, um, the grass and this coarse sandy dirt. And the reason why I'm going with like coarse sandy dirt is mainly because, the grass is very dry. It's not that wet. And maybe there's a little bit of sand in it. And so that's why I'm using, sand mixed with dirt. So that's why I'm using, this coarse sandy dirt here. So I'll get to filling this in patches. And up here, probably a nice spot for some water. So let me get, probably just use coarse loamy dirt for around it. Because if you think about it, elephants need a lot of water in the wild, so I'm going to make this pretty big. Okay, so I got the soil in place, so the coarse sandy dirt here, and then I got a mixture of mud and dirt and the coarse loamy dirt for the water area. Now I kind of thought about it. Elephants need mostly water in the like in their daily lives, and made half of the exhibit water, and the other half kind of like land and a little bit of shade. And I'm thinking like there's really no space for a shelter, like a building structure shelter. So what I think I might do is just bunch up a couple of trees like kind of around this area so they kind of have like a shady place to stay. And then so they'll have shady and then like open grass and then, you know, a nice watery area for them. So let me get some trees in place. So let's see, acacia. Let's see how that looks. Let me get some bone meal real quick. Acacia. I mean, I would assume if it looks like the Minecraft tree, I would assume it would look what I'm imagining. Come on, grow. Yeah, oh yeah, this is fine. This is perfect. Perfect tree. Let's see if we can get it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe add one here. Okay, let's bone meal this a little bit more so we can grow more of the second branch there. Let's see, what if I bone meal this? Does this grow faster? I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. So they got 2 trees is enough. So they got a nice shady area here. Nice dry patch of grass over here and back here. And then water over there. I'll add the water. Maybe add one smaller one. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Nice shady area there. And then we got that there. So let me get the water in and then all the vegetation and like plants and flowers. And then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I added some more grass, a little bit more tall grass. And I added some uh, bushes and shrubs. And then some leaf piles just to kind of simulate what you would find in the African savanna and kind of fit it to the African elephant's environment. So yeah, so this is all ready to go. One more thing I kind of want to do. Now, it's not really going to be doing anything really because we're not going to be taming the animals, but I do want to still add the at least the food barrels and maybe some enrichment items, so maybe like a tire swing or something. So tire swing. I know it won't do much or anything, it'll just be for looks and all that stuff. So maybe we just add a couple of these around the area. Okay, so I got that stuff in, I got the food barrels in, and then the tire swings for enrichment, even though it'll, like I said, it'll not do anything since I'm not taming the animals, but it's just there for looks. So now it's time. Oh, it's raining. Ah. So like I said, it's time for us to add in the elephants. So I guess we could add one. Move, tree. Kind of stuck. So we can add one right here. Nice big and very loud. A nice big animal there. And then another one here. Wow. Why does that guy look bigger? I don't know. And let's add another one in the water. Jeez, they're loud. Oh my goodness. So let's see. What do we got here? 3 seems enough. So this one's a male. This one's a female. And this one is another male. So we got 2 males and a female. So yeah, there we go. There is the elephant exhibits here. I think it looks pretty darn nice. Wow, look at this view here. As you're coming down there. Wow. Wait, hold on. Let's get a nice back view here. Coming down. You see the elephants right here. Wow, that looks really nice. I do like that. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, it is that time of the episode here to end it today. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I had a lot of fun making this episode, and I definitely enjoyed it. If you guys liked this episode, please feel free to give it a like. It'll be much appreciated if you did, and it'll keep me motivated on making more episodes. And if you guys are new, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future episodes. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can stay live up to date on whenever I post a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode of Building a Zoo in Minecraft.